Hey guys, this is the first video I have ever made, but something has happened recently and I felt the need to get a message out there. I'm sitting outside on this lovely Sunday, beautiful day that the Lord has made, and very blessed to have my health, my home, my family, and life is pretty good on my end. Now, with that being said, some of you know, some of you don't know, have an alcoholic in the family. Dealing with this ever since I knew what the word alcoholic meant. Not going to speak directly about that situation, but what I will say, if you are an alcoholic, if you have a problem with alcohol, I'm not speaking about drugs, I'm not speaking about the heroin or the opiate crisis or anything like that. Straight alcohol. Think not only what you're doing to yourself, but think of what you're doing to your family. There will come a point where you hit rock bottom and you're going to lose everything. There will come a point where you are so desperate to get drunk, you will get drunk off rubbing alcohol. End up in the hospital. They will put you in the psych ward. You can have all the help in the world, but the problem is, unless you accept the fact that you have a problem and that you will always be a recovering alcoholic and you will never be a recovered alcoholic, the problem is always going to be there. You can't go to a few AA meetings, get sober a couple of times, and say, "Ooh, look at me, I'm good." Nope, it's not how it works. It's an ongoing struggle. You need to constantly seek help and accept the help. But here's the thing. The help will only work if you want it to. If you're willing to put in the effort, you know there's a problem, and you know there will always be a problem, that's the only time the help is going to work. You can't get comfortable in your sobriety, because as soon as you do, something's going to happen that's not going to make you happy. You're going to get stressed out or whatever the reason may be, and you're going to start drinking again. That's the truth of the matter. Dealing with this for 25 years now. You will lose your career. Family will cut ties with you. Your home, your car, it's all gone. So, I mean, that's the reality of being an alcoholic. Now, to the family members out there who are dealing with the alcoholic, if they come to you and say they have a problem, put your arm out. Extend that proverbial olive branch and say, you know, you've come to me, you said you had a problem, let's work on it. And then it may work that first time, may not, who knows. Every person's different. But eventually there will come a point in time where you feel so stressed, where you feel that you cannot take care of yourself as a person, where you feel the very fiber of your being is ripped apart because of this person's addiction. Because you have tried so many times over so many years to say, I'm here to help, I want to help. But they keep turning around and doing everything they were doing. You're human. You can't make them stop. You just can't. I mean, if you could, I'd have done that years ago. But you can't. So, I'm not saying cut ties, you know, but there has to come a point in time where you're like, I can't help you anymore. Like, I am physically not capable of helping you, or financially. Nice little trucks around here. Or financially, I am at my wit's end. I don't know what else to do. You have to make sure you're okay. You can't take care of anybody if you're not taking care of yourself. And if you see that your family is not necessarily doing without, but falling into a dark spot because of all the time and effort you've put into helping this other family member, sit back and reevaluate your priorities. There has to come a time where you have to let them loose and say, I've done all I can do. Now all I can do is pray for you. Been praying for this person since day one, and I will continue to pray for this person. But eventually you run out of ideas and you don't know what to do anymore. So all I'm saying, alcoholism is there. It knows no boundaries. It knows no colors. Like, it can affect anyone. You may not think someone's an alcoholic, but it could be the person sitting next to you in church. It could be one of your coworkers. It could be your child's doctor. I mean, it could literally be anyone. But my point is, if you're an alcoholic and you're to the point where you're like, I need help, I'm going to get help, I need to do this, realize it's not going to be easy. You didn't become an alcoholic overnight. You're not going to get sober and stay sober overnight. And to the family members who are dealing with this, I'm praying for you. Dealing with this for as long as I can remember, it's not easy. But keep your head up. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and know, as long as you're doing all you can, that's all you can do. And if all you can do is pray, well, God is capable of miracles of any kind at all, and that in and of itself may just be the one thing that person needs from you. So, have a wonderful Sunday. God bless, and take care of yourself.